Hey everyone, Ian Shatton here again. Today we're going to be going over the Gamebryo standard material within 3ds Max, doing a quick rundown of the differences between, let's say, the standard Max shaders, such as Blend Fong, and then we will show a quick conversion of a material that we have set up here in Max on our guy here, Striker. Currently, he's being modeled by artist Nathan Bolt with permission from Privateer Press. He's part of the War Machine IP. Pretty cool dude. Um, so to start off, let's go ahead and just examine the shader we have set up for Striker here within Max. And we can see that it's actually pretty basic here. I have it set to Fong. Diffuse map, specular level, self-illumination is on. If you want to note something here, I have color set to on. Show you what that does here, and the reason we have that on for preview purposes while we're working within Max. And down in our extended maps, I also have a bump map, which is actually a normal map, and a reflection map for our environment. If we go ahead and render this, we get a pretty accurate representation using this setup of what this will look like in Gamebryo. I know a lot of people, why don't I just show real-time preview? Mainly because it's not going to show anything remotely accurate. We're going to get a lot of gloss here showing off. I mean, at least it's doing the environment map on him, but yeah, his robe here is his duster here is not supposed to be so glossy. So that's the reason we will be going through and we'll be examining him in render preview. So your diffuse, your color, your specular, you define your specular highlights. The specular level I actually also have plugged into the same map in this case, so that we get a bit of a more accurate view of what it will look like within the Gamebryo runtime. Self-illumination. So up above, I said that I had color checked. If we come around to his back, and you can kind of see these little things back here. They don't really show up too well. But if we render them, okay, so we got some glowness going on. Hey, pretty cool. Problem is if we turn off color, we render that. Oh, well, yeah, not really. It's trying to multiply the color underneath it up. There's a fundamental way we could get around it and all this. Like, we could really jack up our enable color remapping here and go from a 0 to 10 scale. And we kind of get something the same, but it's doing the white thing. It's not what we want. So the easy method, the correct method, is to just simply turn on color. That way the color from this map will bleed on through correctly. And then the one thing to note on Striker here is he actually has 2 UV maps. We can select them and we can check those out. In the case of one of them, this is number 2, ID number 2. It's just for the glow map, which includes essentially his chest. Down here in the corner, you will see all the other UVs on his body, but that's about it. For our other UV set, we have the rest of his body, including his chest, all laid out kind of nicely. So how we get access to those is the same way that we would do in Max. So for our specular, or for our glow, if we just hop in here, we can see I have map channel 2 set up. I have map channel 1 set for all my base maps. I have map channel 2 set up for my glow map. And when that goes through, we of course get the appropriate layered effect. So just to show what we're going to be aiming for in Gamebryo, I already have this shader pre-put together. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna look at it, then we're gonna go put it together, essentially from scratch. Well, not really from scratch, but what we might be working from. Let's say a model that you already have partially built, or a model that you have built from a previous game. And here is Striker and Gamebryo. So we get a nice kind of look going on here. And on the back, you'll see we got our glow going on, and get a nice environment map going on. So let's go ahead and run through the process of taking a max material and converting it into a Gamebryo material. First up, I'm just going to go ahead and copy our material and rename it. And step 2, we change it to the Gamebryo shader. As we scroll down to our maps, we'll see some stuff got brought over, but it's not exactly anywhere in the right place. Base map's right. That's our color layer. Our dark map is our glow material. We'll go ahead and we'll just drop that down into glow. Our bump map is put down here into these extra slots down here, but it's actually our normal map. We're going to want to go ahead and drop that up into normal. And then we have our reflection map, which we will want to put into this reflection map. Then the other thing we need to do is bring in our gloss, our speck. So go ahead and just bring that in as so, and then we can apply that. Now, one thing we need to go check, make sure our glow is in fact on map channel 2. It is still on map channel 2. It's referencing the same texture, so it is good to go. So we got our base, our normal, our glow, our gloss, and our reflection. So we should be able to hit the Gamebryo preview, bring up the asset viewer, and look at our prettiness. Is that a word? And there we go. All set up, all right. Using the correct channels. Looking kind of cool. And that's it, guys.